So we go to what is technically day 2, really. So we've flown to Japan, we've landed. I've spent the day in Shibuya and Akihabara and do bits like that. But we had the cruise to go on. So the whole experience was building upon this cruise. And the cruise would be get me to different locations across Japan. We'd start off Tokyo, go all the way south and lead up into South Korea's Seoul. And this was like us getting onto the boat. So we didn't get time to do much. We literally only had so little time. We had less than half a day. Wake up, have breakfast in the Macca's. Good old McDonald's, need that. Right by the Square Enix building as well. So it's so cool. It's like a little bit of knowing this. But we went to a graveyard of, Dr. Usui. Dr. Usui is the guy that started Reiki, and for me, who's suffered my mental health bad, I did try Reiki, and I did Reiki for a very long time. They lay you down and they do some stuff. It's interesting. It makes you feel burned. It makes you feel tingly. It makes you feel so much going on. It makes you see pretty colours. It's such a wacky experience. Makes you feel there's other people in the building. I always remember having it, and then someone's touched me there, and it feels like electric shocks. Interesting. But we went to the grave of the guy that, the memorial of the guy that did it, and I think that's so cool. He started off, he went up in the mountain and experienced it, and his students left this massive rock with like his life story on it, and that's so beautiful. I was really surprised how much that left an impact on me. I gave a fist bump of awesomeness. That's, most people show signs of respect by bowing or shaking hands. Fist bump of awesomeness, bro. That's my mindset, and it's like, what can you do? It's, okay. But I ended up getting this beautiful butterfly as well. That was something that's really nice. It's something small. A beautiful butterfly that just sat there with me in the bush, just peaceful. So, but I left the rock. I left the, and it was really cool. I really didn't didn't really expect me to enjoy that as much. I've gone for Reiki. I didn't really, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So I did end up with 24 mosquito bites on my legs of both sides. So I had 40 bug bites on my legs. I was very spotty. It was awful, man. I don't usually wear shorts, so it's quite interesting to have that. But we end up going to the next part, which is basically we end up going to the Gundam. Our boat was literally opposite. So because our boat was opposite, I wanted to make sure we saw Gundam and Gundam Wing Unicorn. That's so cool. We didn't get to see the flashing lights thing where they put one pitch show and it opens up its horn to size, but it's interesting because now I'm able to go, okay, I want to go back, and I am planning to go back. Again, and I'll talk more about that soon. Because Fidget, I want to tell the story. But I love it. It was so cool to see that one last nerdy bit of Tokyo, and gives me that incentive of like, you know what? There's a lot to do. There's a lot more. You want to come back? You gotta come back. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. But we didn't get to spend much time because we had to get on the boat. The boat was cool. Boat's a boat. I don't really do cruises. Cruises aren't my cup of tea. And this cruise was okay. It's okay. But end of the day, it was travel, accommodation, and food, and that was the main thing. So the final part of that was when we were sailing away. They got a brass band from the local university or high school, and they were playing the brass band as we go off to sea, and that's beautiful. And it's just such a nice moment. Like, wow, that's kind of cool, man. That's kind of cool. And it's annoying because obviously I just got used to Japan at this point. I just got used to Tokyo, and now you're taken away from my hotel. I'm not used to this, So the hotel was cool, man. So then the adventure started. We had just left Tokyo to lead on to the next part of the adventure.